Today we are hiking to Arizona's hot springs. It is a Saturday. We wanted to do it yesterday, but it was raining all day, so we didn't want to take the chance of it being flooded down here. I was hesitant to go on a Saturday because all the reviews say it's super busy. And this is the last week in January. It's like January 30th. So far we only came across one other person hiking down here, and the parking lot was half full. I'm sure once we get to the springs it'll be a little crowded, but so far it's a pretty nice hike. This is our first time ever doing it. I'm trying to take it the way where we're to climb up the ladder and not down the ladder. So we're to hike to the river first and then go up the ladder to the hot springs. There's a sign at the beginning of the trail that says that there is no ladder, but the reviews that I read that were only a few days old say there is a ladder, that it's really sketchy, but there is a ladder. So we're going to attempt to climb it. And my biggest fear is ladders. I don't fear much, but ladders, I hate them. So it should be fun. We'll see how it goes, but today's beautiful. The high is 55. When we left the car, it was 38. I feel like it's probably in the 40s down in the canyon. Not too bad, but no wind. It's been really nice. So this canyon totally reminds me of Lion King, like when Simba was running from the wildebeest, or the wildebeest came down through the canyon. And that is like, so that's where the wildebeest came from. And then like that tree, like right in the middle, is totally where Simba was at. So we found this spring coming out of the rock, and I'm guessing it's part of the hot springs because the water is like so warm.
It's not like super warm.
It's like bath water warm, but it's like 40 degrees out, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd expect it to be way colder being in here. Made it to the ladder. I'm about to change. There's like steam coming off of this. Kind of cool. All right, about to go up this 20-foot ladder. That I hate ladders, but we'll make it. Really?
Yeah.
You could probably use the rope a little bit.
Well, first off, is waterproof on. Did you get the ladder?
Did your backpack get wet?
I have the ladder coming up. We're at the first hot springs. It's supposedly the coolest one, but it's pretty warm. We'll be hiking up to the other ones. I'm hoping all my stuff didn't get soaked in my bag. A lot of it was in Ziplocs, but we'll find out later when I go put on my clothes.
So we are hiking back from the hot springs. It was pretty crowded down there. The ladder going up, it's really not too bad. A lot of reviews say they wouldn't do the ladder. That was too sketchy. And personally, I'm scared to death of ladders. And it wasn't too bad. You do get pretty wet, the water is flowing. I would like to come back during the week when maybe it's not so crowded, but overall I definitely would recommend this hike. It's about 6 miles round trip. Just made it back. One of the tips I would say when you hike this is when you start going down the wash, there'll be a sign that will say Liberty Arch Straight and the hot springs to the left. Follow the sign that says the Liberty Arch Straight, and this will take you, I guess it would be clockwise on the loop. And then it's really easy and super scenic. So this is our first time hiking it. So we hiked it that way and climbed up the ladder to the hot springs and then followed the loop back. Well, on the way back was torture. Not really torture. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever hiked, but it was not scenic and it was a lot of climbing and out in the sun and you weren't going through the canyon. So my advice is, well, the next time I hike it, I'm gonna hike through the wash down to climb up the ladder, and then I'm gonna climb back down and come back the way I came in, because it's just a lot easier hike.